Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining today. Right. Today, we're going to be doing all the Indian stocks, all the Indian stocks. So be careful of how we do this. That's good. Right. So a lot of you are still getting confused about how to do analysis. So I'm going to show you this again and try and understand this. Then afterwards, I am going to be showing the analysis the right way in the group. Okay. So today I'm going to use the tools of the Zoom to show you this. Okay. Right. So price is going up, price is going down. Okay. So this itself is showing me up to that green zone. This is where the first supply zone is. Okay. So as the supply zone, you'll see that the price goes back into it, but it fails. This is the first of your learning to tell you that the price is not going up. That was the retest. So that top part of that was the retest. This is confirming now that the price is going down. So what you're going to expect is price to go down, then go back up and test it again. This would be the first time you would be entering the market. This is now telling you that the price is not going to go to the upside. It's going to keep on going down. As price goes down and you see further price rejection from the top side, only the wicks I'm indicating. Okay, this is telling you that buying pressure is not there. This was a retracement, goes further down, then it took this, only the wicks. Price is not going up anymore. Okay, so this is telling you now the price is going down. As you can see, price is going down. Buying pressure is not here. Buying pressure is not here. I'm only interested in the wicks. So I will clear this and then I'll add this with the this. Okay. So what I want to do now is I'm going to draw it properly so that you can see what the analysis was. Remember, this was on the daily. Okay. This was on the daily. So we'll change the colors as well. So at this moment, this is a supply zone. Okay. I'm only interested in the green candle. Okay. This green candle is telling me that the price did not go above here. Sellers went above it, buyers went above it, then the price went further down. Okay. This is also now telling you from this, okay, price did not go above here, only the candles. Okay. Then price went further down. Okay. Did not go up. Okay. So at this moment, this is the demand zone. Okay. The reason why it's a demand zone, because price did not go below here. Price went down, hits a zone, went back up. This is a demand zone. Price goes back up, goes into supply zone, gets more orders. Okay. Price now makes more lower lows and it starts to make another supply zone. Okay. Now price goes further down, so it breaks this demand zone and it goes back up. But remember, the buyers are still in control. Then what happens? Price goes down. So this zone is now invalid and it now becomes a supply zone. It is no longer a demand zone. Okay. So price did not go above here, price did not go above here, price is starting to go down. Okay. So a demand zone has been taken out. Price did not go above here, candlestick again. Okay. And now we see price did not go above here. Okay. Right. So these are supply zones. Okay. unless these supply zones are invalidated or reversed, okay? Plus we have one at the bottom, okay? Look at how price took that out, but price at the moment did not go below here. So this is our demand zone. Price did not go below, price is going up. Now, from the daily, let's go down to the hourly and look at how the zones react. Price goes down, enters the zone, price goes down, enters the reversal happening. We need to see price breaking zones. So unless this zone is broken from the bulls, the buy would not be considered. This is the short-term high. The reason why it's the short-term high is because of the wick. That wick did not go above it. At this moment, this wick hasn't been invalidated, okay? So the buyers are in control, but remember, overall, sellers are in control. With these zones that you've marked, okay, then we make our little zones, okay? Our little zones will indicate the information we need for our entries. So just so that we can get a bit better, make it orange zones for that, okay? And price did not go above here, okay? So at this moment, these orange zones and the blue zone is our targets. Let's look at it from a 5-minute point of view, okay? From a 5-minute point of view, buyers are in control in the 5-minute, but overall sellers are in control. You must understand how we do this, okay? Unless you understand this, okay, look at this wick entry. From that zone, it went down. It did not go above here and it's reversing, okay? So if this was, say, 15, 20 minutes ago, this could have been a trigger for a sell, okay? If that was a sell, okay, we would have had our stop loss just above here, okay? Say about 15 to 20 pips above here, okay? And then the price will see how it goes. If we now look at it from a 1-minute point of view, okay, we're now seeing wicks, okay? We're gonna see price go into that zone and come back out, okay? So let's do this for another one, okay? Let's look at ACC. Okay, right. So again, let's remove the drawings, okay? On the daily, okay? Look at how price is moving, okay? So again, we'll use the tools so that you can understand it better, okay? Yeah, there, right. Price did not go above here, okay? This is the first sign price is not going up. Sellers are in their market. Sellers, buyers do not go above here, okay? This would be our short-term high that needs to be broken. Price goes into the zone, goes back up, okay? And now watch out what happens when it goes past this zone, okay? Price does a retracement and gets more sellers active. Price did not go above here. This particular demand zone has now become invalid, okay? This particular demand zone has become invalid, okay? If I can take it off, better. Okay, so that zone has been invalid. So now, as price goes down, this is the demand zone, okay? That zone is now the new demand zone, okay? So I'm gonna put a tick here. This is telling me that the demand zone is there. This is our demand zone. This is our short-term low. Price goes further up, okay? Price goes further up, then it starts to make another high. Now, look at how this zone is affected. Price goes down, goes back up. Price is now making more lower lows, okay? Price is making more lower lows and it's showing you that the sellers are in control. Sellers are in control. Buyers are not in control at the moment. All the pressure from the sellers, okay? As this goes further down on the daily, you'll see that the trend has already reversed. The trend started here. The trend is reversing from here. This particular zone, okay, as you see here, this particular zone, okay, eventually gets broken because it was here. That particular demand zone is then basically taken over. Price went below it. So price goes in, and then goes down. Selling pressure is continuing, okay? So now let's mark this properly, okay? Clear all drawings, okay? And then you'll see how this works, right? So first of all, we've got zones here. So the zone itself was above here. Price did not go above here. So what we'll do is make it a bit lower so that you see your entries a lot better, okay? Up to that green candle there, price went above it. This black candle is telling you that the price is not going down. So sellers are in control now. Sellers are in control, and now look what happens, okay? Price did not go above here. Then it keeps on going down, okay? Price is going further down. Then it makes a short-term low. So what this means is that the selling pressure has stopped. So the selling pressure here has stopped. So this is where the buyers are. The buyers took the price up. This was our temporary pullback. Price then goes further down, and then it takes the buyers to this area, okay? So this in the future needs to be broken, okay? So at this moment in time, this is our supply zone, okay? Price goes further down, then it starts again. Remember, price itself is a reaction from this zone. So if I extend this zone a bit, okay, you'll see that price itself did not go below here. So it tried to go into that zone, could not, okay, and it starts to go further down. This is the testament that the price is now taking an order from that area because it did not go below, okay? Then price goes further down. As price goes further down, it is telling you that the selling pressure is continuing, okay? What is your question?
I'm unmuting you, sir. So you previously said here, I'm marking the zones. You said that the price will go above here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't go up above here, so it was a demand zone. So
Yes.
and after that it broke, it retested the zone and gave a reversal pattern here. So
Yes.
if I have gone for the uh, sell side here, it would have hit the stop loss, right? So
Yes.
I'm asking that any indicators that will any not indicators, any patterns that will show me this reversal of the trend here.
No, no, no. So what happens here is, first of all, try and see when the price is going down, it must stop and go back into it to collect another order, okay? So think of it like a post office. It's delivered the package, now it's going back to the main office to collect another order. Because price was going down for quite some time, it needs to get some more buyers into it. As the buyers go into it, it traps the buyers into the selling pattern because the sellers were based at the top. more selling power is telling you that the sellers are in charge. This was a temporary setback until, so if this was happen again, you need to understand that this is the highest point it must break before the trend goes on the buyer's side. Buyers did not go above this area. That's why the selling pressure continued. Buyers came back to the same area, came back with more pressure, did not go back to that zone, so they're now going below, okay? They've now gone from one zone high to a one zone low. So the sellers are starting to take more control. It's now go back to that zone where it was, takes them out, and it makes them into a selling position, not a buying position anymore. So your demand zone of the past has now become a supply zone of the future. So when it reverses, so this is what you've got to anticipate. If price reverses, what's the highest point it can go up to? That is why we draw the zones. Does that make sense?
I mean that temporarily this was the wait this green was the supply zone,
Yes.
right? Now the price came here at this level,
Yes.
and it went back, and this
Yes.
actually this was the extended part of the supply zone, and
Yes.
it broke, forming
Yes.
a higher high.
Yes.
So and but this temporarily might give an idea that this might be a trend change, because this was a selling pressure. But
Yes.
soon it got reversed, and the next day only after the breakout, it went for a complete sell side here.
Yes.
I'm asking that is there any sign that I can predict that this will go for actually the sell side?
Right. The only way you're going to be able to do that is look at how up it goes. Meaning, this was where the supply zone started. Price reversed, it'll go only up to that zone. If it breaks that zone, then it becomes buy, but it didn't, because the overall pressure is selling pressure. This was a temporary setback for you guys. So when we say trade the trend, you stay with the sell side until it goes against you. Okay, so if we look at this particular area on the 1 hourly, okay, on the 1 hourly, let's see that zone itself. Okay, so let's mark that better. Good. So on the hourly, look at how price went up, goes back down, price goes back up. Okay, when trend reverses, it cannot go back to the origin. It cannot go back to the origin. If it goes back to the origin, we should expect a sell continuation, because that's where the origin started. If it breaks this zone, that is when you should be starting to go, okay, there's something wrong. But hypothetically, you would be only entering when or getting out when the trend reversed. So from here, price keeping going down. As soon as you see this candle and it starts to make a reversal, your trade is over. You don't have to continue with that trade. Okay, you would only be taking your entry and exit until the trade reversed.
Okay, sir.
Until, because we don't really know how much up it'll go. Okay, so up to that area. Okay, so as soon as you saw that, yeah, so as soon as you see this candle, okay, that is telling you right that the price could be going up, or if it was here, price is reversing. Okay, price goes down, starts to reverse. Okay, but this would be because the area here is nowhere near here. selling pressure was continuing to the downside. You've got to look at how this works on the overall scale. Okay, how this zone, did it go halfway up the zone? That is when you see the wicks. If the wicks are more continuing to the top side, as in more to the up, that means the buyers are no longer in control. Selling continuation, selling continuation, selling continuation. Okay, but when you look at it from a 5-minute point of view, okay, wick entry from the wick goes down. Okay, you've got to see as soon as it makes a lower low, this was a temporary high, then it goes further down. Even if you see this reversal, okay, this reversal is nowhere near there. Okay, it's not even probably 50%. Okay, then it starts to go down. Okay, holding the trade at the right time is the most crucial part, but understanding the trade is the main thing. Okay, that is why when we draw the zones, okay, the zones will indicate, right, this is where it stopped, price went down, went back in, price went down. If you have a triple, so the more you have entries, okay. Also, if you look carefully at this particular area, okay, if I take the oh, okay. If you look carefully at this, so look at how price itself is moving. How price itself is moving from one area to the other, meaning that it's making a lower low. Okay, let's try to do a different way. Okay, let's do the way. Right, price from here to here. Okay, then price goes down. Okay, goes up, price goes down. Okay, this is telling you straight away that the price itself is in a downward trend. Okay, price is not going up. Also, when you see these, okay, price is going up, starts to make a low. Okay, this particular area, okay, this particular area was not broken. Okay, price goes further down. Okay, reversal. Okay, they got reversal here because it breaks this short-term high. Okay, price goes up. Look at the wicks. Look at the wicks. Look at the wicks. The wicks is telling you the pressure from the downside is not going to be the pressure from the upside is not going to continue. As price goes further down, okay, it goes back into the zone. Okay, once it goes back into the zone, okay, look at how price reacts. Okay, you got your gap down, gap down. This is now telling you that the reversals happened, and the entry from the bottom, okay, is telling you that the sell is now continuing from the 1 hour's time frame. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So when you are drawing your zones, okay, make sure that it makes sense, as in where did the wicks happen? Meaning, look at the wicks of this particular candle. Okay, look at this wick. Look at that wick. Look at the wick. Okay, this is so when I classify my two, let's stop the share for a minute. Okay. So I classify only two types of candles. Okay, I have base candles and I have base and momentum candles. So all my candles are categorized into two groups: base or momentum. So if the body is big, okay, and I have small or very little wicks, okay, this is telling me that it's a momentum candle. So what this means to you and me is that there's volume in this. It doesn't matter about the size of the candle, okay, but it must have a big body and little or no wicks. If I now have a candle that has a small body and a big wick, so this is a base candle, okay? It doesn't matter how big the body is, okay? The wick has to be bigger. So I could have a candle with that both sides, okay? So these are momentum candles. This has volume, okay? And these ones are base candles. This is telling you that the trend is about to change or a reversal is about to happen, okay? These two candles, these two types of candles that I've just categorized, okay? If you just understand them, this will make your trading a lot easy, okay? Momentum candle must have big body and small or little wicks. Base candle must have small body and big wicks. So if we now look at this on the chart itself, okay, look at this candle there just before that happened, okay? We've got a trend reversal happening. So this is a base candle. This is a momentum candle. So this volume there, that's a momentum candle, okay? Right? This is a base, so it should be like a continuing. Now look how it happens, okay? Look at a base, it's a momentum candle, okay? Even though this was a momentum candle, it did not take that over. Base, so trend is going in the direction it's supposed to, because the weakness of the bullish is not continuing, okay? You must be able to understand this as a why have I just categorized into two categories where you guys know it as engulfing, you know as pin bars, you know as shooting star, okay? No shooting stars will work unless you understand what happens, okay? If you look carefully at this particular run, okay? Price, so the run is ending because of a base candle. There's the momentum, base to the top. Momentum is continuing. Then look what happened at the very top. The candles have gone small and the base candles have formed. Base candle to the bottom, momentum candle takes it out from the zone, base candle goes back into the zone, and then it goes down. These two types of candles is going to significantly change your trading strategy, okay? It doesn't matter how you do it, okay? You must understand the difference, okay? When you see, say, an engulfing pattern, it doesn't work all the time, okay? But when you see it as a collective, okay, it becomes better for you, okay? Does this make sense to you guys now? Anybody got any questions?
Assalamualaikum. Sir, can you please explain Bank Nifty 5-minute time frame?
Can I explain what?
Bank Nifty 5 minutes time frame.
Bank Nifty 5 minutes time frame. Okay, right. First of all, okay, Bank Nifty on 5 minutes needs to be first understood on the 1 hour first, okay? Going on the 5-minute time frame, okay, is not going to be ideal, okay? So first of all, let's look at from the 1 hour, okay? On the 1 hour, you have a clear downtrend. Clear downtrend, okay?
Yes,
If we now look at from the 5-minute chart, okay, still a clear downtrend, but This is the short-term retracement before the sell continues. The reason why that is that the overall trend on the hourly is down. Okay, that is your short-term high that needs to be broken. Okay, so if you do enter, it has to be somewhere close to that area for the sell, because you don't sell at the bottom, you sell at the top. So if I now go to a 5-minute chart, okay, it has not broken that zone yet. Okay, if I now look at from a candle perspective, look at the candles, they're not getting bigger, they're getting smaller. Look at how this is good. This is a good candle for power, power. And now what happens? Now this is what we call aggressive power. Without any reason, it's forcing the trade. Now the sellers are saying, right now, you guys are not in control. Sellers try, buyers take control. Look at the selling pressure. So base candle, base candle, base candle. So if we now look from a minute chart, it is not making any higher highs. It's starting to make lower lows. Okay. As soon as it starts to make lower lows, the trend has started to reverse. The trend has reversed. This is telling you straight away that this is not going above. Okay. So if you do enter, you enter at the top.
Okay.
You enter at the highest point because you sell at the top and you buy at the bottom.
Yes.
Lower lows here.
Sir, is there any
Lower low,
dollar index?
this low is higher than this low. I mean, this low is lower than this low, but this low high. This low is higher than this low, and this low is higher than this low. So how can it is forming a lower lows?
Right. Look at where the price is at the moment. Okay. Don't look at current. Okay. Overall trend is up. However, look at what's price. Price is not going higher anymore. Look at the candle strength. The candle strength here is showing you that the buyers are no longer in control. Okay. Look at the candle formation. Okay. It's starting to go further down. Okay. It is telling you that the pressure from the downside is there now. Okay. Look at how it's going to slowly go down. Okay. It is also beside our point of reference. Okay. If you look here at this particular candle, okay. This particular candle. Okay. Okay. If buyers were in control, okay, they would be going above here. Price did not go above here. Okay. Price did not go above here. That's the second time. Okay. So price needs to go above this line. Okay. Price needs to go above this line. And at this moment, the more closer it gets to that line, it starts to get more worse. Okay.
Or you mean loss of momentum, right?
Yes.
Sir, can you explain the dollar index on daily time frame? Is
Say
there
that
an
again?
impact of the dollar index,
Yeah.
daily time frame?
Because the dollar index is going to show you that's in bullish mode.
Yes.
So if the dollar index is showing one thing, okay, the Indian stocks will be doing the opposite.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the dollar index is going to show you, according to this, without even looking at it, okay, you should be in bullish. So dollar. So just because you see that doesn't mean that the price is reversing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is telling you just for the what happened the daily here. for a short term, the buying pressure is going to go a bit down. Okay, the selling pressure there. So you see this on the hourly and you think, well, sell, sell, sell. No, look at the daily. It's a temporary setback. Okay, this is going to be a continuation. Okay, so this is why.
So
Okay,
I think
go on.
from my point of view, I think that I observed that if in today's time frame, dollar index is showing bearish mode. So the bank nifty is in bullish little bit. Is this correct?
Yes, for that time period. But the thing is, overall is a sell. So when
Yes,
you
sir.
will get
Overall
shorted
trend
out,
is
you will be trapped, because when the dollar
Yes, sir.
stops, okay, around about 3:30, 4 o'clock, okay, you're going to be going into selling mode. So temporarily, this is not the right time to buy or sell. Make sense?
yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Right. Okay. So analyze the charts. I'm going to send it to you. Okay. And send it to me. Okay. Hopefully this has made sense. Okay. And thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, you
Well,